Welcome back to our learning session on robots and machines. This is our last week exploring robots and machines. But this week we're going to build a bunch of ancient machines. We're going to build a catapult, which were first built in 400 BC, and they were used as a weapon to knock down stone buildings. Our little ones might knock over some paper cups, but that's exciting enough. Yes, and we're going to make a maze and do a little bit of skiing, and finally make a pulley that was invented by the Egyptians. I'm excited. And in your bag, you're going to have 10 popsicle sticks, with one of them having a bottle cap on them. And we also have a number of rubber bands on the sticks. The first thing you're going to do is take 4 popsicle sticks and next, you want to take 2 popsicle sticks and tie a rubber band at one end. And then you want to pull all of the things together as shown right here in number 3. You want to use those extra rubber bands that you have and make an X like that. That'll create the tension for the catapult to actually go off. And then, of course, you're going to want to fling some things around the room. So we've included some pom-poms to the catapult to use with your new machine. Put them in the bottle cap and then push down and watch them fly across the room. How fun is this? This is activity number 10, and we're actually going to make a maze out of straws, a paper plate, and then try to manipulate a marble through that maze. Now remember, marbles are choking hazards, so do not do this activity with little ones that are still putting things in their mouth. Your first step is to glue your straw so they actually create a maze. I wouldn't make it too complicated, make it something simple. It's easier to design a maze on paper first and then make the actual maze on the plate itself. So glue the straws down in the pattern you want, and then once your maze is finished, can you get a marble through it? This is activity number 11. Did you know that paper plates make a smooth surface, and with a smooth surface, it's easier to move? Have your child put 2 plates down on the floor, and it's best to do this with no socks or shoes, and then put 1 foot on each plate, and then have them try moving. So can they skate? Did they like this? It was super fun here, especially on the concrete that we had, in the warehouse itself, which is actually pretty smooth. Our last activity is a pulley, activity number 12. You know, pulleys make it easier to lift heavy objects. Cranes use them, wells use them, and they're even used in exercise machines. But we're going to make one of our own using a hanger, but a simple rod will do. Any stable item that you can put through the center of the spool and we'll still let it spill it around. Excuse me. We've also provided you with a bunch of yarn, and you want to put the yarn over the spool. Next, you want to tie something at the end of the string, maybe a book, some pair of shoes, anything really does. And then you want to pull on the string, and you can watch how easily the items are lifted from the ground. I guess what we really want to understand here with a pulley is that, you know, this pulley system allows us to lift heavier objects than we would with a regular string. So what you want to do is find things that are heavier and heavier until you couldn't have lifted it just with the string itself. So how heavy of a thing can you lift with our pulley? Well, that's it for us. We hope you've had a good time exploring machines, and we'll be in touch for the next learning session.